boys, keep them from under you. Keep them close to you, but let them go with their daddies. Now I'm telling you. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you and I'm listening to you, but I don't hear you. Y'all like to get your makeup and sit around with the churns. Like I was at the nail shop the other day, and this girl in there, the beautiful is little boy. He's sitting around, he looking around, he don't know what's going on. You can tell he ain't never been to no nail shop. He's like about 6 years old. He looking around at everybody. He don't know what's going on. He sat in that chair next to her. He was sitting in the chair behind where the guests sit at. He sat in that chair, that nails thing, and I see him. He went to putting his hands in the thing like this. He doing everything she doing. I say, you know what? Why she bring that baby in here, man? I didn't never bring my children to no beauty parlors and no nails places and stuff like that. You to go with your grandma if your pappy ain't available. Get from around me with that, dog. You don't have no business in here with me. For real. All you doing is watching what I'm doing, then you gonna be wanting to do it. Dog, I'm so sick of y'all cheering around here doing these cartwheels and sounding like girls and stuff like that. I ain't saying I listen. LGBTQB, XRZ. I love y'all. Y'all my nieces / nephews too. You my yeffies. Well, I don't even know what to call you. You my nephews. You my nephews. You my nephews. You my nephews. Because you either don't know if you want to be a niece or a nephew or a niece, so you my nephews.
Now, I don't agree with a whole bunch of stuff that Tia Kemp get on there and say, but she really on game right here. I like what she said right here. She really giving the single mothers good game here. Why you letting that little boy follow you around everywhere, doing everything you do? You see a lot of this nowadays. A lot of little kids, little boys, following their mother, twerking with their mother, getting their nails done with their mother, wearing heels like their mother do. And there's nobody there to really correct them and show them like, hey, this is not what men do. There's been a great influx of men doing feminine shit over the past few years, where it's wearing purses, getting their fingernails painted, doing shit women do. And it really has to be a change in that. And back in time when there were, influx of single mothers that are starting to come, what those boys did at the time, the way you, I guess, redirected his path in order to not follow his mom and the feminist traits that she has, was to put him in sports, put him in the military, make sure he's hanging around his uncles, his grandparents. Those were the way you readjusted his life in order to make sure that he was turning out all right. Because with that father figure not being there, it leads to a lot of destruction. There was a video I posted that went super viral that talked about how a lot of the problems that come out from little boys as they grow up to men is from those boys who grow up in single mother households. It's always from those boys. 80% of them are the main reason why we have a lot of destruction, a lot of emotional outrage in the club, and you shooting a nigga for stepping on your damn tennis shoes. These YNs, right? And there's a bigger influx of that going on. We got YNs out here toting Dracos, AK-47s, just ready to go off on somebody for whatever reason it may be. And Tia Kemp is really putting y'all on game. Don't take that little boy to the nail shop. He curious. As a little boy, you are curious. There's a saying where, bring me a boy to the age of 7 and I'll show you the man. And you taking the little boy to the nail shop, all he looking around, all he see is women getting their fingernails painted, getting their toes done, all this stuff, right? And he get like, mama, when can I get mine done? And she ain't really correcting them and telling them, oh, we can, like, these women not correcting them, they just letting them do as they will. a mama's catering love. She love unconditional. So she ain't gonna really put her foot down and put her foot in his ass and be like, no, this is stuff that men do not do. That's why that father was there. That's why it's really important to really choose the right person to be with in life, because having children out of wedlock, this is the issues that you'll have, where you will have these little boys confused on what a man is and what a woman is, and thinking he get to pick and choose from what God designed him to be. This is where you get that shit. It's the confusion. It's the lack of accountability. It's the lack of leadership to say, no, you don't do shit like this. This is what we don't do. This is what men don't do. And the father in the household is always there to correct that. When you in there and you playing with your mama makeup or you wearing her heels, he supposed to be there to slap your ass across to the back of the head and be like, boy, take that shit off. Quit playing in that shit. That's what women do. That's what the father figure is in the house for, is to correct you and put you on the right path. A lot of y'all ain't got that. And that's cool. That's your situation. That's cool. Let's get a workaround. Send that boy to his grandparents' house if they willing to take him in. You ain't got your grandparents? Okay, cool. When he get of age, he need to go to sports. Quit being lazy. I seen a whole bunch of women growing up, and I see this growing up too, where a boy was really good at football, had to end up quitting because his mama didn't want to take him to practice no more. She didn't want to get up and take him to practice no more. Or she didn't want to deal with him not really giving her attention no more. It really get that damn deep. It really get that damn deep. Like every time he finds something that he really likes to do as far as extra activities, she take him out of it. Take him out of it. And that's his best bet, because what the coaches do is what they do. They keep you in line. They keep you disciplined, telling you what to eat, what not to eat. You know, I remember track season came around, we couldn't touch no fucking sodas. We couldn't touch no fucking sodas. And for some of the kids, that was hard for them. Like the coach really had to stay, because they grew up doing whatever the hell they wanted. Their mama let them do what the hell they want to do. They mama. Right? So put them in sports. You got the coaches to keep them in line. Show them what it is to be a man. There's things outside of just a coach just showing up to coach you to play football or to play basketball. Like a coach really can develop you to be a man, really. Naturally, there's discipline, leadership traits that come with playing in these sports, naturally. Hey Joe, you look out for your teammate. You don't let nobody mess with your teammate. Don't steal from your brother. Don't hurt your brother. Be respectful. All that stuff. Keep your locker room clean. If your locker room ain't clean, if this shit come in, if I come in here and this shit dirty, everybody gotta go out and do up downs. Run on the track. Kept you in line. But these women they don't want to keep them in line no more. And if you can't get assistance, go help get somebody. They don't even want to get help. Because it's help out there. And when they get of age, right, 17, 18, it's that time where they can really start to make decisions for themselves. They thinking about going to the military. Nah, don't do that, don't do that. No, don't do that. For whatever reason. There's multiple reasons. I ain't even gonna dwell deep into that. But these are stories I've heard from my actual friends that grew up in a single mother household. And they live an unfortunate life. Right now, currently. And they live an unfortunate life. That's what that shit come with. Growing up in a single mother house, that's what that shit come with. Especially if they not in their daddy life at all. Like it's really a big problem. Cause your daddy is supposed to be there to keep you in line. So Tia Kemp really giving y'all some game, man. Y'all really should take heed to it. Tia Kemp know better than anybody else. She was a single mother I don't know how many damn times. But her little boy, I think, playing football, off to go to college somewhere. Rick Ross, little boy, you know. So it just goes to show, man, like, put these little boys in the right spaces. Put these little boys in the right spaces. Quit bullshitting. Find some help. If you ain't got help, find some help. Cause it's out there. Don't make excuses. Cause I've seen all those excuses growing up from my friends that grew up with single mothers. And we would have these conversations. Literally, this is not me just talking out my ass. We would have these conversations. I remember me and some of my friends, we would sit down and be like, damn, like why you can't pull up? Or you know, my mama, she this and this and that. Like I know sometimes we'll have football banquets and we'd try to go out and raise money. My mama don't want to take me over there. She feel like it take too much time away from being from home because she lonely or whatever the case may be. Literally bullshit. But that just goes to show, hey women, take that game from Tia Kemp and you guys let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What's your personal thoughts? You think Tia Kemp was giving some game right here? In the meantime, we gone. Much love. Peace.